first go round.
Yeah,
You got the $1 Million Dot project getting ready to hit.
Yeah, man, we got $1 Million Dot right now. We in the middle of the rollout, man. It's going down, man. I got a collab album with Wreckshop Records. Them along with my company, Quiet Money Records. We got together and we put together this album, man, and it's one of them. It's one of them, in my opinion, for sure.
How did D-Rec, did he reach out to you? How did the Wreckshop collab?
Well, man, it kind of, yeah and no. It was one of them things where, man, y'all know I'm outside, so everywhere Rick was going, man, I was there, and I'm pretty sure people was in his ear like, that's that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So they ended up calling me to get on that Fat Pat tribute album, and I did a couple of songs on there, and they ended up being, you know, one of the live premiere songs on the album. You know, that Welcome to the Land with me, Powwow, Kiki, and Young Gal.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Too.
Yeah. So we kind of went with that for the single, and then they called me, they asked me that I want to go on tour with them, man, promoting that Fat Pat album. And I was like, man, for sure. You know what I'm saying? And we was going city to city. And then, man, one night, Rick and Note called me to their room after one of the shows and was like, man, I ain't gonna lie, we starting to realize the people here for you. You know what I'm saying? And man, and you know, there's not no slug to everybody. Everybody on the thing was jamming, but that was just something they came up with and kind of peeped. And you know, and also when we was going on the tour, they was kind of realizing, like, when we had a show in Lake Charles, like, we already there 4 hours early shooting a video with a feature I had in Lake Charles, and in Lafayette the same way, and in East Texas the same way. I'm already down there shooting videos and features by the time they get there for the show. So, you know, we just hit the road with them and kind of vibe with them and realize, you know, their way of thinking and they chill space is kind of like mine too. You know what I'm saying? They became homeboys to me, other than, you know, as far as just, you know, co-workers, you know what I'm saying? So it was a vibe, man. So I kind of knew it was coming, you know, because of just how we meshed well together, you know what I mean? And they hit me one day and it's like, man, we got to do something for real, man. I don't care what it is, the deals, the albums, whatever. I just want to help you. I was like, bet, let's get it.
Did y'all sign something? Like, did you sign a project or like?
Yeah, we signed for this project. We signed for just for this project, you know what I'm saying? But my thing is, I'm more of a loyalty kind of guy. Right. So, man, you know, and just like I told him, I'm like, we're going to do this project and see how it go, but you can damn sure, we can do 20 more of y'all too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But me as a CEO and entrepreneur, I also want to make sure I'm on top of my brand. You know what I'm saying? Because I was building this when it was just 2 people listening to it, you know what I'm saying? So I can never let it go. But I'm looking at them and getting on them and looking at Rick and Oak as far as mentorship as well, you know what I mean, on the business side.
Absolutely.
I look up to their business moves, man, musically and business-wise.
Now, was did Note bring in most of the production? Like, how did, because the Wreckshop got a sound.
Yeah, they got a sound.
And what I heard from that $1 Million Dot, you on that sound.
Man, we on that sound. It was like we just had to find a little medium in it, you know what I'm saying? Like, Noke was pretty much executive producing over everything. He know that sound good. He know what sound good. Like, I saw their talents in real time, you know what I mean? I'm going to do my thing anyway. I brought really the same producers I work with to the same table, you know what I'm saying? We just went with some direction, you know what I mean? Shout out Fat and Quinn and Pug Tunes, and you know what I'm saying? I also got Fred on them on there. I got EXO on the beat. You know what I mean? But
you did some stuff with Big Swift too, huh?
Yeah, I got an album with Big Swift in the holster, man. I got that on Big Swift in the holster, man.
That's,
you know what I'm saying?
Look, Swift came in here with telling us about it.
A little bit too. Man, he excited. I'm excited, man. We got one in the holster, and we've been working on that for 2 or 3 years, man. So it's just on ice ready, man. I got like 3 or 4 albums ready, man. For sure.
You know what, too? What kind of drew you to Wreckshop other than that chemistry that y'all kind of developed on the road and in the projects? Was that anything in your mind that kind of gave you some comfort based on their history and their track record?
It's all to do with their history and track record. I was one of them youngsters, man. I jammed all that. Like, that was the peak of me listening to music through in the SUC and the Wreckshop era. And you know, and I'm a screw baby. But I'm also, I like to study the game. So I used to study how they put albums together. And the features, the sound of a Wreckshop album. I used to love. I like the Pimp Tight album. I like you know what I'm saying. I like everything they put out as a youngster. You know what I mean. So at the same time, it was one of them things where, in my mind, I'm getting out of here regardless, but I will not feel comfortable getting out of here without doing nothing with them if they want to do it with me. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, that's
for sure. Like and the artists, I know they from the Triangle out there, but the artists they put out was the artists from my side of town. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And y'all know I ain't set tripping on no side of town stuff, but at the same time, that's what I looked up to. You know what I'm saying? The Fat Pass, ESG, Shining and Grinding, Big Mo, City of Serb. You know what I'm saying? That was the label that I seen. You know, I ain't from New York. I ain't see Def Jam down the street. I ain't see Epic. I saw Vans wrapped in Wreckshop stuff. You know what I'm saying?
We told Rick when he was in here that he had one of the greatest rosters to ever come out.
For sure.
This region. Yes,
sure.
And back then, that was the thing for a label, the roster.
Right.
You know, from Rap A Lot to like, say, Swisher House to Wreckshop.
Right.
All these different labels. They had that team. You know, so for you to come years later and actually be kind of like a resurrector of, you know, because a lot of the labels, they not as active.
Right.
So I was glad to see that Wreckshop like had in mind, like, okay, we can put this out under this umbrella.
It's time to get active. Yeah.
One of the hottest cats
sure,
that we got coming out the city.
It's time to crank it back up. When I saw they did that Fat Pat album, I'm like, okay, that is still a Wreckshop, is still a thing.
It did Zero too.
You know what I'm saying? Did the road too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that was just, to me, that was me being with Wreckshop is like equivalent to somebody from Fifth Ward signing a rapper.
Yeah,
man.
right.
You know what I'm saying? To me, you know, so it was automatic for me.
Yeah, man, that was a beautiful thing, man. So the album is dropping in July.
July 9th, man.
Okay.
July 9th.
Brother K. Reno, look, man, the Underground Dialogue website is back in function. We back in motion, man. If y'all want Underground Dialogue podcast merch, whatever you need, go to undergrounddialogue.com and check us out. And always make sure that every Wednesday night, y'all are checking out the Underground Dialogue podcast right on YouTube, 9 p.m. Central Time. Yeah!
What's up, man? It's your big brother, K. Reno. And check this out, man. The Underground Dialogue podcast is offering advertising opportunities, man. You can promote your business. You can promote your video, your song, whatever it is that you have, man. Reach out to us if you're interested in promoting on the Underground Dialogue podcast. All you got to do is email us at undergrounddialoguepodcast@gmail.com. Get it.